Okay, so I haven't done a reading in a while, or a collective reading in a while, but for some reason I kind of want to jump in with this Aries full moon. And this Aries full moon is representing an individual climax, so to speak. It's a climax in regards to a personal journey, and this journey could have been made with someone or something simultaneously, right? It's in regards to a grouping or a pair that has been on a journey, but the journey has been made individualistically, meaning this journey you have been walking on alone. But this journey in particular has been propelled or fueled due to another. And that can be due to the support of another or due to the lack of support of another. But you've been on a journey. And this journey has required a lot of sacrifice, a lot of self-sacrifice. And I believe that this journey in particular has had a lot to do with finances and or money. I did I did shuffle and pull some cards, and I have the moon, which is not surprising because we are dealing with an Aries full moon. And then we have I thought the camera was on this side. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the moon and the Seven of Pentacles first. And this is sort of the energy that we're standing in currently and kind of deciding or choosing to move forward. There's an uncertainty with the moon here, and we have the symbol of Pisces. The moon usually represents an energy that is shrouded due to the lack of light or due to the lack of illumination. It is a subconscious and dreamy energy. And this is also where a lot of illusions are cast. So despite it being an Aries full moon, which is directly a fiery, cardinal, illuminated energy, there is still confusion in the air. And there's a feeling of lack and or loss. Now, the moon and the Seven of Pentacles can be the illusion or the perception of loss, or the illusion or the perception of not having enough, or the illusion or the perception of not being enough, and being a situation where you feel like you cannot win. Let me show you. We have the moon, and then we have the Seven of Pentacles. And look at the Seven of Pentacles. It's like, I feel defeated. I've invested a lot of time, I've invested a lot of money, but yet my lands are still barren. My lands are appearing not fruitful, and I feel alone, and I can't quite see clearly where it is that I'm going. I feel like I'm stuck in an illusory, dreamy energy. I've been dreaming, but for some reason, the investments that I have been placing into the physical reality are not showing me what it is that I've worked so hard towards. Then moving forward, or to illuminate the energies, we then have the Two of Wands. This one, look how this individual looks in comparison to the Two of Wands. Now, this one here looks sad and downtrodden, and as if he's suffering loss, as well as the confusion illuminated with the full moon energy here, although the full moon typically brings illumination. But in the dark of the night, whereas there is a full moon, that light still casts shadows, and so there are shadow elements at play. Now, the opposite of this energy and to this energy, I mean, look at, we go from barren lands to things starting to brighten up a bit. I mean, it's not full of grass and it's not completely green, but it looks like a budding spring. It looks like a budding spring energy. And Aries, ironically, is a spring energy. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is an earthly energy. And the Two of Wands is more of a passion, desirous, go-getter energy. They're two different elements that are clashing, earth and fire. With, you know, the moon here, we have some water. So water and earth, that little bit of lunar emotional energy. It's about keeping the inner fire and desire alive and still being able and are willing to take a chance and to take a leap of faith. We have the Two of Wands and then the Fool card. This is a leap of faith. This is about pulling your shit together despite the perceived losses, despite the perceived confusion, despite the lack of clarity. This is about, and also the lack of money that you see at play. It's like you don't necessarily see where the money is coming from, but you know you've made the investments. But you have to let go of that, because over here we have the Five of Pentacles, which is why I keep saying there's lack, there's lack, there's lack. I don't feel worthy. Oh, but underneath that we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, followed by the Three of Swords, and then the High Priestess. Oh, check this out, it gets even better. And then the Devil. All right, so the Five of Pentacles is a lack or loss of self-esteem. There's a lack of money and financial investments and the return on that. And we're just, I don't know, why is it that we're not feeling exactly up to par, but we have to somehow fake it. We have to like fake it before you make it, or somehow decide to pull yourself up from the bootstraps. To pull yourself up from the bull straps, the bull head, the bull straps, the bootstraps, and to kind of decide to muster up the courage to try again, to take a leap of faith, to actually look out into the horizons and consider something different. This is getting back up and dusting yourself up and trying again. With the Fool card, we also are aware of some sort of spiritual guide, and the spiritual guide is beckoning us forward. Now, there's a secret somewhere. There's a secret here. We have the High Priestess, the Three of Swords, and the Moon card. The Moon card and the High Priestess alone is a secret. So, I mean, to me, this looks like a secret betrayal, or a betrayal that is happening behind the scenes as we speak. Holy shit. And it has something to do with some sort of karmic connection, karmic tie, some sort of karmic debt, obsession, and or addiction. What the fuck? The Three of Swords, the Devil, the High Priestess, and the Moon is like some fucking raunchy ass shit that is being hidden and that is unseen. But this could also be some sort of vice and or hidden addiction. And this addiction could be the reason why there's a loss in finances and or material good. What is it that we're fighting? Shit, we're fighting our shadows. Yeah, we're fighting. There's something, there's like a perceived hurt. No, there's a hurt and a betrayal and a tying down and an inability to escape. So I'm feeling like mental exhaustion, but an inability to release some sort of pain, an inability to release some type of hurt. This with this inferiority here, feeling inferior. It's like a blow to the self-esteem. It's like a secret blow to the self-esteem. A lot of us are dealing with self-esteem, self-worth issues, and the investments that are before us. But the only thing that we can do is remain positive. That our return on investment is still at play and present and not fucking lost in the sauce of confusion, lies, illusion, and deception. Confusion, illusion, lies, deception, betrayal, secrets, hidden, unknown, and then deciding to stand up independently despite what everything around you is saying. Because what you can see in this 3D reality is lack and shit and a return, lack of return. but you somehow have to trust yourself enough to know that if you continue to stand yourself up and walk through the threshold and take a leap of faith on yourself, that you will find reward and stability on the other end, despite, you know, what is perceived to be a humble beginning. So there's a lot of humility at play here. And there's a lot of negativity that seems to be at play. But what I really think is happening is that a lot of the negative hidden energies, right? Whether it be like traumas or memories or just kind of things that hold us back in our relationships and things that hold us back from our destiny and things that hold us back from our individuality and things that hold us back from our self-confidence and our ability to take chances on ourselves. All of that is being illuminated right now, right? Because we have a full moon with Chiron in the same sign, and Chiron is that wounded healer. It's that wounded energy. It's where we feel stunted. It's where we don't feel like we're enough. It's our psychological inadequacies in regards to the self-direction. And so a lot of that is very evident at this time, but it could potentially fool you and make you think that that is the ultimate reality, when all that really is the final gunk, deceptions, hidden information, hidden betrayals, all that. All of the anger, all of the remorse, all of the loss, all of the projection, all of the rejection, all of that is clearly laid out in front of you, because it's going to be the final time that you ever reflect upon this ever again. I mean, like, you're putting all of this shenanigans to rest. Like, look at this. Like, I don't know if we could have gotten like shittier cards. Could we have gotten like shittier fucking energy? Where's that moon? Like, no, I don't think so. But then we have the Prince of Pentacles, which marks stability, Taurian energy, and then the Four of Wands, finally preparing to take flight after practice and doing it over and doing it over and doing it over, and bolstering ourselves up and bolstering our self-esteem and still getting up and still working and taking a chance and investment on the self. So it's like, despite all of this that is here along all of this ultimately is an illusion and is meant to be cleared, right? Defenses are up at this time, but there's a judgment call. And just like I have to come up and show you what I've done, just like I have to show you how I've invested, just like I have to show you the work that I've put in, you also, according to judgment and the Nine of Wands, also have to put down your defenses and show me what you've been working with. And not necessarily just me, but the universal energy, period. There's some emotional rebalancing happening here with the Prince of Cups and the Temperance, as well as the Ace of Cups and then the Sun card, marking some sort of kind of reintegration of the selves, but reintegration into the unit. Ultimately, there will be a renewal and an illumination of the emotional body, as you will feel brand new. You will feel internally and spiritually renewed. And that is what might be the ultimate reward for you, is a new day, a new time, a new love, and a new chance at stability and completion. So the ugliness and the distortion that's up for you right now is on its way out, but it's still kind of raining a bit hard, and we might continue to see that through the new spring year. So that's what I have for you as of right now. I'll talk to you soon. Later.